Welcome back to the 2025 prep series. Today has been a very busy day. I had a lot of personal work to do. I did get tempted to not show up today, but then I have given you my word, so I did not want to break my promise. Now that we know what our intentions, how do you set them, and then how the law of vibration impacts our intentions, today is an equally important lesson, and that is about clarity and focus. And if you're somebody who feels overwhelmed, who feels there are too many ideas going on in my mind, then this particular lesson is for you. Please go and grab your notebook, a pen, get a bottle of water or your favorite drink, coffee, juice, whatever it is, keep it next to you. Lock yourself up in a room that matches your vibe, that you like, where nobody disturbs you. Like for me, vibe is very important, and this I have kept next to me to show you. This is a piece of a rock or stone, whatever you call it, that I found at a beach, and then I got it and I painted it, and I've written on it vibe check. And the paint color, like if you see, is very bright, and then I keep it on my table. So what happens is, there are times when I'm feeling upset or low, or I'm complaining, I'm gossipy. All of a sudden, my eyes go there because it's so bright and I have painted it. And when I read vibe check, I'm like, okay, Sneha, stop complaining, stop gossiping, stop thinking negatively. Just take a break and tune into the frequency that you are looking to attract in your life. But there are times when the vibe check stone does not work. That is fine. So I give myself time, some realistic time to feel bad and totally soak in the negative feelings and then let it go. Because if you try to ignore that now, it's faking it, right? So according to me, I feel it's important to feel your feelings and then take a next step. Like that is what creates space for something new to happen in your life. And for me, paramount is my conversation with God, with the divine, whoever you believe in, the universe, God, Allah, Jesus, anybody, Ganesha, Rama. The thing is, you should believe in that divine guidance, and you should take that help and then lead your life. Let me jump right into today's lesson, that is clarity and focus. Let's cut through all that noise that is there in our mind about how we are going to live 2025. Let's just cut through all of it and get right into clarity and focus, so that we are able to progress, so that we are able to be consistent with what we've promised ourselves, rather than perfection. So progress over perfection is another key sentence. Please make a note of it right now in your notebook. Read it every time. Progress over perfection. I also believe that perfection is something which is not a great quality. It is another way of procrastinating. So it's better not to think that you want to be perfect at something. I used to be a perfectionist. That is what I used to think I was, but I was just trying to avoid responsibilities sometimes. So I would give myself a timeline. To begin with, let us follow three important steps. The first one is to define your core intention. What is that one intention which is most important and is going to have an impact on all the other intentions that you have for 2025, the core intention. The second step would be to break that intention down into smaller goals, actionable goals. Now, for example, if your goal, your intention is financial freedom, the first goal, actionable goal, is going to be creating a budget. That is what is going to help you decide on how you will go about financial freedom. And the third one is to align your values. When your goals, your intentions align with your true value, it becomes very effortless and it becomes exciting to achieve them, because somewhere you know that that is exactly what you want for yourself. And never forget to ask yourself, is this really what I want, or am I just being influenced by somebody else? There are times when I have faced this too. I just feel like I'm just because XYZ is doing it, I want to do it. But does it support my value? Is it in alignment with what I truly want in my life? No. And that is when I take that moment to reflect and realize, and then go ahead with what I need to do. The next part is the power of focus. Today's fast-paced world, it's very difficult to stay focused. Your phone is buzzing, somebody rings the bell, everything is online. Either your Myntra delivery guy is coming, or some Amazon delivery guy is coming, or Swiggy is coming and knocking at the door. And then you always have these beautiful reels that will give their best so that you don't focus on what you really want, right? So there is so much of chatter that is going on. How can we stay focused is what this segment is about. The first one is to set daily intentions, set daily goals. Write down first thing in the morning 3 actionable goals that you will pursue for the day that will help you to move closer to your intention to materialize. Second one is to eliminate all distractions. As a soft skills trainer, this is one of my favorite distinctions because eliminating these distractions really helps you to be extremely productive. There are some ways in which you can eliminate distractions is please switch off your mobile phone. When you're focusing on something, the first thing you want to do is switch off your mobile phone, keep it in aeroplane mode or keep it in some other room so that you know that specific time is only for that specific work. If you're spending time with your husband, your goal is a fulfilling relationship, husband or wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, anybody, then please keep your phone aside and ensure that you're giving your 100%. The second way of eliminating distractions is creating time blocks. Sometimes when there are a lot of ideas in our head, we don't know how to go about it. So it's very important to mention under each time block, let's say 3 to 4, this is what I'm going to be doing, and write down XYZ 1 2 3 to-do list ready over there. Okay, I mean that's a very different topic in itself and might take a long time for me to explain, but let's not deviate from the main point here, that is clarity and focus. How to bring about it, that is through eliminating these distractions. So in fact, you can go to my online community. It's sneha.ongraphy.com. There are a ton of worksheets, courses, e-courses that you can self-paced, that are self-paced and you can learn on your own. There are n number of courses that I have created for you, worksheets that are free. I call them freemium because they are like really good lessons and good worksheets that will help you. And this is self-paced learning. Just go register and start completing the lessons. Now, the next thing you want to do is celebrate wins. Progress is something that helps you to build momentum. So every small step you take is helping you to build that momentum. So celebrate it. You know, today I am going to celebrate before sleeping that I did my lesson with you. I kept my word, because for someone like me, keeping my word in my busy schedule is something very, very great for me. So I'm going to celebrate that win. You know, so whatever it is, ensure that you are also tapping yourselves on the back. Now let's do a quick exercise. Do this with me. Close your eyes, breathe in and breathe out. And now imagine waking up on 31st December 2025, not 24, 25, as if you've already achieved the goal that you have desired. I want you to visualize how does it feel. I'll give you a few seconds to do this. Now soak that feeling in. Bring your awareness back to your fingers, your toes, your body, and open your eyes with a smile. Now you can also pause this and redo it at your own pace. If you want to visualize for, let's say, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you can do so. Once you've visualized, now take your pen and paper, pen and notebook, journal, and write down 3 steps that will bring you closer to that vision, right? So that is why visualization is so important in this journey. So I want to conclude by telling you that clarity and focus are secret weapons that help you to conquer anything in life. This week, I want you to write down your actionable steps, take whatever your goals are, break it down and write down aligned actions against each goal. What are the tasks you're going to do in order to get closer to that goal? If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you're liking this journey, personal growth journey with me, then please subscribe to my channel. Share this with somebody who you think needs clarity and focus in their life and also wants to get into the vibe of creating a great 2025. And yeah, let's just do this together. Comment below what is that action you're going to take, what are some emotions that you're going through as you're doing these lessons, so that we can support each other. I will see you tomorrow with lesson number 4. Till then, take care. Bye bye.